Well, finally came. After weeks of waiting, my own VR headset. Let's take a look. Wow, this thing is pretty light. That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, it doesn't even feel like I'm wearing anything. Chinese plastic, nothing like it. Okay, let's go on an adventure. Whoa! I'm in outer space. This is far out. Whoa! Okay, whoa! Now I'm in the ocean. I hope this comes with a built-in snorkel. Ha 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 ha. Whoa! Now I'm filing my taxes? Oh, that's kind of boring. Okay. Maybe there's something scary. Oh, a haunted mansion. I like this. Wait. What was that? What is it? It's getting closer! Oh my gosh! Ah!
Hey.
Oh, that was funny. Okay. Why, hello there, friends. My name is Jonathan, and the era of virtual reality is finally upon us. With the release of the PlayStation VR, Oculus Rift, and HTC Vive, it looks like our lifelong dream of putting a plastic container on our head is finally going to come true. So, as you prepare yourselves to have your friends laugh at you whenever they see you play these games, here are 10 virtual reality games that I think you'll find to be rather terrifying. By a show of hands, how many of you like being alone in a creepy maze with monsters chasing you? Put that down, you weirdo. Of course no one likes that. However, if you're into horror games and you enjoy getting the pants scared off of you, then Dread Halls is the VR horror experience for you. I don't think I've ever seen another game that causes such a sense of claustrophobia and an innate fear of what's waiting around the next corner. It doesn't matter if you see something chasing you, because there's nowhere to go but forward. And if forward ends up being a dead end, then you're, well, dead. The end. This game reminds me a bit of the game Soma. Mostly because, like that title, you're stuck on a ship and there are evil monster thingies that want to murder you. In Monstrum, however, you're trying to escape from a derelict ship that is stranded in the ocean, and while you're doing so, you need to avoid the monsters that are chasing you. What is unique about this game is that every time you die, the ship rearranges all of its rooms, and a different type of monster spawns to find you. This helps to increase the longevity of the game, because you'll need to use different tactics to deal with each specific foe, and you'll never be able to memorize the layout of the ship. I also really like the monsters' designs in the game, as they're more unique than the standard evil devil child or ethereal spirits that like to chase you around. Here's to variety in horror games. Huzzah! To be perfectly honest with you all, I felt like the trailer for the game Alone ? Looked kind of unimpressive. It doesn't show you much of the game, and if there's even supposed to be some sort of monster, I didn't see it. However, the reason I kept it on the list is because the game was designed for the HTC Vive, which means that it uses technology to track your hands as well as your head. This allows for a more complex range of movement, and as a result, there could be some very clever puzzles in the game that would cause you to stop and think instead of just running in blind terror like you do in most horror games. Over here we can see your character using a crowbar to break a chain, flipping on a light switch, and playing piano notes on a piano. This is a kind of game that's only possible in virtual reality, and I'm excited to see how it does commercially. Wow! You may say to yourself, I didn't know Alien Isolation had virtual reality support. Now I can feel even more immersed and in the moment when a xenomorph rips my spine out and plays jump rope with it. Alien Isolation VR was not actually something created by the people who made the actual Alien Isolation game, but it was created as a mod by a fan of the series. You have to download some files off the internet to make it work, but once you do, you can play the game with full virtual reality support, albeit with a few bugs. I mentioned before in a previous list how I was already terrified of this game. Casual plug for another video. But now with virtual reality as an added factor, I've realized what a chicken I am, and I don't have any intention of playing this game ever again. Mostly because I'm too scared to. Do you like Slenderman? Well, if so, here it is for VR. You're welcome. I couldn't find a trailer for this game. I wasn't really sure why, so instead I just took a clip of Markiplier playing, so it will give you a general idea of what it's like. And because of that, it also lets me add Markiplier to my tags list for this video. Huzzah! So basically, if you like Slenderman, you should check this one out. Thanks, Markiplier. I'm beginning to sense a bit of a pattern in these VR horror games. They're first person, you're in some sort of creepy location like a house, boat, or a space station, and there's a ton of jump scares. So what exactly is different about Affected -thingy the Manor? Well, you play it on your Samsung phone, and I doubt anything wrong could happen with that. And let's hear a round of applause for yet another horror game that continues to make us terrified to ever visit the hospital, Doors of Silence. Seriously though, after playing so many horror games, I feel like the scariest places to be are either a school, a hospital, or a giant mansion. Especially at night with the lights out, that's really, really creepy. Anyways, although Doors of Silence peppers in a few jump scares to keep the blood running, this game is more of a slow burn psychological thriller type of ordeal. You find yourself in an abandoned hospital and you get to hang out with this guy here, who I'm sure just wants to give you a hug and make you feel special. Or dead, one of those two. Another unique thing about this game is that you spend a lot of time interacting with objects in the environment to solve puzzles, and you also hide from monsters that would kill you. Sort of like a game called Amnesia. Well, would you look at that? Who put Amnesia on the list? And right after Doors of Silence? I did it. Well, like I just said, you solve puzzles and you hide from scary stuff. A cool thing about this game though is that you also go insane, so that's pretty fun. Similar to Alien Isolation, this is a fan-made mod placed over an existing game, so you'll have to download some add-ons from ye olde Internet Explorer to make this work. But once you do, I would also suggest going to Old Navy and getting a new pair of pants because you'll probably soil your old ones after playing this in VR. Also, another YouTuber who recently made a video about Amnesia is Peanut Butter Gamer. You may not know it, but we're really good friends. Check out this picture of us just chillaxing and hanging out, being bros. Oh shoot, 1 second. Okay, let's see. Crop and resize, color grade, and perfect. Best friends, and I can prove it. I didn't totally edit that. So I guess I can add PPG to my tags as well. How shameless of me. I've never really watched the Doctor Who show before, but I have seen the Weeping Angels episode. And for those of you who don't know, the Weeping Angels were aliens from another planet, and they disguised themselves as statues in order to, not set anyone off that there were aliens running around. They're harmless if you're looking at them, but if you turned around and you can no longer see them, they jump you and do rather unpleasant things that we're not allowed to show on this channel. I use this analogy because in late night shop, you're being stalked by these evil shop mannequins, and they can only attack you if you aren't looking at them. Theoretically, you could just sit in a corner and never look away, but your character blinks every few seconds and that forces you to stay on the move. As you navigate the mall that you're in, the mannequins continue to follow you, and it's genuinely creepy to turn around and see a store shop model just inches from your face. Sure, SCP Containment Breach is a game that also does this sort of thing, but it's not in VR, so this game takes the spot. This is cheating just a little bit, but I'm including Resident Evil 7 on the list. Sure, the game hasn't come out yet, and sure, some of the past Resident Evils haven't exactly been all that scary. But Resi 7 really looks like it's going to be a good game, especially if the playable demos we've seen so far are any indication of its quality. It's also, as far as I know, one of the first AAA games to be made with full VR support. That doesn't mean, however, that you need a headset to play this game, but if you feel like making the game even scarier than it already is, you can pop that sucker on and have this lovely woman in your face. And there you have it, folks. Those are 10 VR games that will make you scream like a 6-year-old girl. You're welcome. Now, if you guys will excuse me, I need to mail my fake headset back to China. One of the imaginary wires came loose and it won't work on my fake TV anymore. Yeah. It's weird though. I took the headset off and everything, but I can't help but feel like I'm being watched or something. It's strange, but yeah, it's probably nothing. Probably. Wait, what? Now you can just say whatever you want to and do whatever.
I can say whatever I want to. Jonathan, I have no idea what you're trying to do with this YouTube video, but in my opinion, this is gonna suck.
Watched or something. It's strange, but yeah, it's probably nothing. Probably. Wait, what? Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. What face?
Yeah. Yeah, just some sort of maybe creepy, like, oh, I'm gonna
face.
stab you with a stick or something.
I don't know if I have a really creepy face.
No, you gotta...
Ugly, creepy, scary
Feel
face.
the creepy. Feel it. Embrace it.
Gotta go.
Beautiful. Oh, that was good.
That's funny.
That was funny.
Did it creep up like?
It's gotta be, like, perfectly slowly.
Gotta be perfectly slow.
Oh, terrifying. Terrifying. And then just like one like where you're smiling.
So.
Sup.
dude.
Sup. Okay, that should be good.
Hello, ladies.
Oh, hello, ladies.